So good evening, that's us done here at Scare Me in Almere, and we've had a really good time tonight. So there's one new attraction for this year, which is Acid Asylum. That was absolutely fantastic. At Scare Me, it's quite slow to go into some of the attractions. The queues are quite slow, and that's because you batch people all the way through, which means you get a full-on scare experience. It wasn't too busy tonight, but you do have to wait at times. When we went into Acid Asylum, the first thing they did was ask us a load of questions. It was a 1940s psychological experiment into psychometric drugs or psychosomatic drugs and stuff like that. They were explaining it to me in pidgin English. I mean, they speak perfect English, but obviously there was many Dutch people in the group and then one English person, but they still explained in English what was going on. And then we went into this amazing room where we watched the experiment happening, and it's really hard to describe it. I don't want to spoil the effect, but it was obvious that something was going to drop down, but we weren't expecting all of the pictures to drop at the same time and all the panels to make this great big reveal. It made everyone jump. We were split into two different groups depending on how we were profiled at the start, and then we went through into the maze, and it was all about a doctor experimenting on people, and obviously all the mutants. So the Acid Asylum was all the people who'd been injected with this drug and had gone mad. From then on in, it was just a crazy zombie mutant, blacklit maze. Everything was well lit up, really good masks in there, and the actors, there was one room they were able to climb, hang from the ceiling and do so much. So really enjoyed that. And as a replacement for Baku, which if you don't know was just the hooded maze, it was nice to actually have another fully themed maze. A really good experience. Elsewhere, all the other mazes are back. Obviously Mugarupta is absolutely incredible. We loved it when that appeared a couple of years ago. It's still an incredible maze. The sets and design in there are great. There's some really good scares. You know, the scare in the greenhouse is still amazing. And yeah, some great scares and some really good fun. So that is a good maze. As is I always get the name of it wrong, the Pirate Adventure one, which was the old pirate escape room. It's still fun escaping through the pirate ship, and we've got a number of great scares on that, on the ship in that one. And we just love the way you escape through the very tight, you basically crawl up the Kraken's bum and escape out that way. Then of course you've got the mansion. We've done several times. It was a really lively group of actors in there tonight. Again, as soon as they knew I was English, they did the whole show in English for me. And I think the story, it goes round, or there's an English person in, so they just switch immediately. It's amazing. Congratulations to the Dutch for just being so accommodating and whatever. We then also got Kill Me, which is the one where you run around trying to escape from the clowns. There's puzzles in there. There's a number of things going on, and then of course Writer's Block. Now we've done Writer's Block many times. I've not been feeling great tonight, so I actually left before I did Writer's Block, but I have done that many times before, and that was brilliant. So obviously you've got the main hub area with everything going on. There's drinks and a bar. No fire show this year, so that wasn't done this year. And then instead of the live outdoor maze, there was just you just walked into the room this time. Sorry, somebody's trying to get in to the door. So yeah, instead of the outdoor maze that you had to go in, there was just an empty area. Not sure why they got rid of that, but never mind. So with that, we are going to sign off, and we will see you at our next event. We have got one more Dutch event to go to, and it's bloody cold over here at the moment, so we're going to go and get in the warm, and tomorrow's event is all outdoors, so we're not looking forward to it. So well, we are looking forward to it, but it's going to be cold. So with that, we're going to sign off, and we'll see you at our next event.